Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakong.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you Chap. 13 Sec. 1 of Jane Eyre, an Autobiography.
As.
Ah.
Jane Eyre, an Autobiography. Brontë. Chap. 13 Sec. 1. Wister. Rochester. It seems, by the surgeon's orders, went to bed early that night, nor did he rise soon next morning. When he did come down, it was to attend to business. His agent and some of his tenants were arrived. I'm waiting to speak with him. Aloud and I had now to vacate the library. It would be in daily requisition as a reception room for callers. A fire was lit in an apartment upstairs, and there I carried our books and arranged it for the future schoolroom. I discerned in the course of the morning that Thornfield Hall was a changed place, no longer silent as a church. It echoed every hour or two to knock at the door, or a clang of a bell. Step 2. Often traversed the hall, and new voices spoke in different keys below. I rolled from that the world was flowing through it. It had a master. For my part, I liked it better, and it was not easy to teach that day. She could not apply. Could get a glimpse of Mr. Rochester. Then she couldn't pretext to go downstairs, in order, as I shrewdly suspected, to visit the library, where I knew she was not wanted. Then, when I got a little angry and made her sit still, she continued to talk insistently over me, trinomins, and to conjecture what presents he had brought her, for it appears he had intimated the night before that when his luggage came from Woolcote, into that, it's a dot signifier, said she. He's a wire eldidens and KDL pormois. Et puis de pourvus aussi. Mademoiselle. Monsieur Paul Vus. El madame de ma gouvernante. Et si en state passe un petit person. Et ses minset un peuple. Chided coup. C'est vrai. Espace. I and my people dined as usual in my Fairfax's parlour was wild and snowy, and we passed it in the schoolroom. I allowed. I thought to put away books and work and to run downstairs for her. From the comparative silence below the doorbell, I conjectured that Mr. Rochester was now at liberty. Alone, I walked her. The window, but nothing was to be seen thence. Twilight and snowflakes together thickened there the lawn. I let down the curtain and went back to the fireside. The clear embers I was tracing a view to her. I've seen of the castle of Heidelberg on the Rhine one. Weiss, Fairfax came in, been pressing together a throng on my solitude. Mr. would take tea with him in the drawing room this evening, said she. His tea time? I inquired. Oh, at 6 o'clock, the country. You had better change your frock now, you unfasten it. Yes, you had better, the evening when Mr. this additional. Ceremony seemed somewhat stately, however, repaired to my room, and with my Fairfax's aid, black stiff dress by one of black silk one I had, except one of light grey, which notions of the toilette I thought too fine to be worn. First-rate occasions. You want a brooch, said Miss Fairfax. Little pearl ornament which Miss Temple gave me as a parting keepsake, it on. And then we went downstairs. I used as I was to strangers. It was rather a trial to press formally summoned in Mr. Presence. I let Miss Fairfax precede me into the dining room in her shade as we crossed the apartment and passing the arch, whose curtain was now dropped into the elegant recess beyond, lighted on the table and two on the mantelpiece, and heat of a superb fire. They piloted him on a couch appeared Mr. Rochester, his foot supported by the cushion. He was looking at Aloud and the dog face. I knew my traveller with his broad and shitty eyebrows, forehead made score by the horizontal sweep of his black hair, his decisive nose more remarkable for character than beauty, his full nostrils denoting, I thought, choler, his grim mouth, chin, and yowies. All three were very grim, and no mistake. His shape divested of coke. I perceived harmonious and poorness with his physiognomy, flanked, though neither tall nor graceful. Mr. The entrance of Miss Fairfax and myself, in the mood to notice us, approached. Here is Miss Eyre. Sir, said Miss Fairfax, wait. He bowed, dog-end. Shout. Let Miss Eyre be seated, said he in the forced bow, in the impatient yet formal tone further to express there are. What? I sat down, as burst would probably have confused me. Answering grace and elegance on my part, obligation on the contrary. A decent quiescence under the freak of manner gave me the advantage. Besides, the eccentricity of the proceeding was piquant. I felt interested to see how he would go on. A statue was that. Is he neither spoke nor moved. Miss Fairfax seemed to think it necessary that someone should be amiable, began to talk kindly as usual, and as usual with him on the pressure of business he had had all day. Annoyance it must have been to him, with that painful sprain, his patience and perseverance in going through with it. Madame T. was the sole rejoinder she got. She hastened to ring the bell, and when the tray came, she proceeded to arrange the cups, spoons, and see with assiduous celerity. Ethel went to the table. The master did not leave his couch. And Mr. Miss Fairfax to me, I did as requested. Cup from my hand, Adel, in my favour. Cried out. N'est-ce pas, monsieur, said he gruffly. Did you expect a present, Miss Eyre? Fond of presents? And he searched my face with eyes that I saw were dark, irate and piercing. I hardly know, sir, of them, generally thought. I should be obliged to take time, sir, before I could give you an answer worthy of your acceptance. Has many faces to it, has it not? And one should consider all. Miss Eyre, you are not so unsophisticated as Adel, Macadiao clamorously the moment she sees me, my disease, than Adel has. She can prefer the claim of old acquaintance and the right to accustom the habit of giving her playthings, case I should be puzzled, since I am a stranger, or fall back on over modesty. I have examined little great pains with her. She is not bright, she has no talents, sir. You have now given me my Macadiao. I am obliged to you, humph, said Mr. Rochester, and he took his tea in silence. The fire, said the master, when the tray was taken away and Miss Fairfax had settled into a corner with her, leading me by the hand round the room on the consoles and chiffoniers. We obeyed, as in duty bound, wanted to take a seat on mine. He herself was pilot. Yes, from old school. Ah, a charitable concern. 80 years. You might be tenacious of life. In such a place would have done up any constitution, rather the book of another world. To be continued.